Hey there, Cancer. Have you ever found yourself quietly taking care of someone in need without seeking any recognition? Maybe you offered a listening ear, a warm meal, or a heartfelt word of comfort, and you didn't post about it on social media or tell your friends. You did it simply because your nurturing heart compelled you to act. You might think no one noticed, but let me tell you, someone did. The universe saw it. Now, as you're reading this, the effects of that selfless act of kindness are unfolding in ways you can't even begin to imagine. There's a powerful law in the universe. Every genuine act of love and care sends out energetic ripples that travel through unseen dimensions and return to you multiplied. These ripples only form when the action is pure, selfless, and free from any expectation of reward or acknowledgement. That's exactly what you did. You planted a seed in the invisible realm, and now you're about to reap a forest of blessings. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain why your life has been taking unexpected turns lately, and why doors have been opening for you in ways you never anticipated. Have you noticed opportunities entering your life that seem almost too good to be true? Or perhaps you've felt a shift in the energy around you, as if something unseen is rearranging your reality. All of this is a direct result of that act of kindness that went unnoticed by the world, but was recorded in the celestial books in golden letters. You're about to discover that what you thought was a small, insignificant gesture has actually activated cosmic forces that are currently working to transform your life completely. The most incredible part? You can't even fathom the magnitude of what's coming your way. When the universe chooses to reward a pure heart, it doesn't hold back. It transforms deserts into lush gardens, impossibilities into realities, and ordinary lives into extraordinary testimonies. Can you feel it? Something greater is moving behind the scenes of your existence, orchestrating events that are far beyond your understanding. Cancer, you've always had a natural instinct to nurture and protect. Your tough outer shell exists to guard an incredibly soft and compassionate heart, and that's your unique charm. But in that moment, when you chose to help without anyone watching, you transcended your own need for safety and connected to something much deeper. You showed that your compassionate heart is bigger than your fear of being hurt, and this act didn't go unnoticed by the all-seeing eyes. There's a significant difference between doing good for the sake of being seen and doing good because it's the right thing to do. The first may bring fleeting recognition, but it lacks the power to create real change. The latter, however, moves mountains, opens heavens, and activates miracles. And it was the latter you chose when no one was looking. In that moment, you revealed the true essence of your soul, deeply caring, compassionate, and willing to give without expecting anything in return. Now, celestial forces are orchestrating a response that mirrors the purity of your intention. This isn't just an ordinary reward that you could achieve through effort or strategy. It's a supernatural blessing that will come to you through channels that may seem like impossible coincidences, but you'll recognize them as the direct hand of the universe touching your life. This act of kindness is generating a transformation in all areas of your life, from your home and family to your closest relationships. You may find a profound sense of peace and security, or you may find a special person being directed into your life who sees and appreciates you for who you truly are. For many, you are on the brink of discovering a deeper spiritual purpose, understanding your sensitive heart and unique mission. What all Cancers will share is a growing sense of being cared for and protected by a higher power. You may find that situations that could have gone awry resolve themselves in surprising ways. People who might have caused issues will inexplicably change their attitudes. Opportunities will appear right when you need them most. This isn't just luck. It's the divine response to the love you showed when you thought no one was watching. Have you started to notice how things have been flowing differently in your life recently? The truth about those secret acts of kindness is that they create a direct connection between your heart and the heart of the universe. When you act out of pure love, without seeking human recognition, you align yourself with the Creator's own frequency. At this frequency, miracles become a natural occurrence. Impossibilities transform into possibilities. Limitations fade away. New paths emerge where only barriers once stood. In recent days, you may have felt a new kind of inner peace, a confidence that doesn't rely on external circumstances, but comes from something much deeper. You might wake up with a feeling that everything will work out, even when there's no logical reason for that certainty. This peace is the first sign that your life has entered a frequency of divine protection and favor. It's as if you've gained an invisible shield that not only protects you but also attracts blessings your way. Your act of kindness didn't just benefit the person you helped. It sent a powerful message to the universe about who you truly are inside. It declared that you are someone who can be trusted to receive more resources, more opportunities, and more responsibilities, because you use what you have to bless others. The universe responds to this kind of person in extraordinary ways. The universe has a unique way of working in the lives of those who demonstrate a pure heart. It not only rewards the act itself, but also prepares an entire future based on the character revealed in that moment. It's as if it's saying, if this person can act with love when no one is looking, imagine what they can accomplish when I place more resources in their hands. And then it begins to orchestrate events that will place more opportunities and more ways to impact the world directly into your hands. You're about to enter a phase in your life where you'll discover that your capacity to make a difference is far greater than you ever imagined. That act of kindness was just a test, and you passed with flying colors. Now, you're being elevated to a whole new level of influence and purpose, not because you're perfect, but because you've shown that your heart is in the right place when it matters most. From this point forward, pay attention to how people begin to seek you out more for advice, help, and comfort. Notice how opportunities to be a source of stability for others start to appear naturally. This isn't a coincidence. It's a direct result of the universe expanding your sphere of influence because it trusts you to use that influence for the good of others. One of the most beautiful aspects of the universe's workings is that it never forgets a genuine act of kindness. Time may pass, and 1,000 things may happen in your life, but that moment when you chose love over selfishness is etched in eternity. The answer to your kindness may not come immediately, but when it does, it will arrive in such a perfect way and at such a perfect moment that you'll have no doubt it's the universe at work. There's something powerful happening in your life right now that goes far beyond what you can see on the surface. That act of kindness has opened a channel of direct communication between you and the divine. Your prayers are being heard more clearly. Your requests are being answered more quickly. Your intuition is sharper, and your ability to discern right from wrong is more acute. This is because you've proven that you can be trusted with the universe's blessings. In the coming days and weeks, pay close attention to the opportunities that arise for you to bless others. These aren't coincidences. They're invitations for you to continue expanding your capacity to be a channel of love in the world. Each time you say yes to helping someone, you're saying yes to the universe using you in even greater ways. And every yes generates a new wave of blessings that return to you multiplied. What you did when no one was watching revealed something about your character that even you may not have fully understood. It showed that there's a generosity within you that goes far beyond what's expected or required, a compassion that acts even when there's no reward in sight. These qualities are rare in the world, and when the universe finds them in someone, it makes it a point to give that person ever-expanding platforms to express them. You are being prepared to become a safe harbor, a source of comfort for many. Your story will serve as a living testament to the fact that doing the right thing is worth it, even when no one is watching. That genuine kindness always finds its way back to those who practice it, and that the universe truly sees everything and never leaves a pure heart unrewarded. The transformation taking place in your life isn't just about receiving blessings, it's about becoming an even greater blessing. It's about realizing that you were created not just to feel secure, but to be a source of security for others. Your natural nurturing instinct is being elevated to a whole new level, not just to protect yourself, but to shelter those who need the warmth you have to offer. Cancer, there's a significant difference between being liked and being truly influential. Popularity can be superficial and fleeting, while true influence touches lives, transforms destinies, and leaves lasting impressions on people's hearts. And it's for this second type of impact that you are being prepared. That act of kindness was your qualification. Now, you're being trained for greater missions. From this point on, you'll discover a natural ability to identify those who are struggling, even when they try to hide it. You'll feel genuine impulses to help, to reach out, to make a difference. These impulses aren't random. They're the universe using you as an instrument to touch lives that need a helping hand. And each life you touch will become a source of blessings that return to you in unexpected ways. The generosity you demonstrated when no one was watching is being magnified. You'll discover resources, both internal and external, that you never knew existed. Abilities that were dormant will awaken, talents that were hidden will emerge, and connections that seemed impossible will form, all because you've proven you can be trusted with more. One of the most amazing things about how the universe operates is that it always honors the pure motives of the heart. When you help that person, it wasn't with a reward in mind. It was solely to do good. This purity of intention is what makes your blessings so special. They're not just responses to your actions. They're a recognition of who you are at your core. You'll start to notice important people appearing in your life in seemingly casual ways through informal conversations, accidental encounters, or situations you never planned. These individuals will bring opportunities, advice, and connections that will accelerate your dreams in ways you never thought possible. They're not showing up by chance. They're being directed to you as part of the universe's response to your generous heart. Cancer, you've always possessed a natural ability to make others feel cared for. But now, that ability is being anointed with a divine purpose. Your words will carry more weight, your care will have a greater impact, and your presence will foster healing in the lives around you. Because now, you're not just being yourself, you're being used by the universe to fulfill the purpose it has for every person who crosses your path. The humility you demonstrated when you chose to help unseen is now balanced with a newfound confidence in your worth and purpose. You'll realize that you can be both humble and powerful, that you can serve others while still protecting your own space, and that you can be generous and yet be blessed abundantly. This is divine mathematics. When you give without expecting anything in return, the return comes multiplied in ways you can't even begin to imagine. Prepare yourself for stories that will seem impossible, but will soon become your new reality. Get ready for opportunities that will be too significant to be mere coincidences. Prepare for encounters that will completely alter the course of your life. From now on, every time you have the chance to do good, remember that the universe is always watching and it never forgets. Those who sow in secret will reap openly. Those who love without expectations will receive abundant love. Those who bless others become permanent channels of blessings. Your act of kindness wasn't just a fleeting moment. It was a declaration about who you choose to be. And the universe heard that declaration. It saw your heart and understood your intentions, choosing to make you a living example of how it cares for those who care for others. The weeks ahead will bring increasingly clear confirmations that you have entered a special season of divine favor. Problems that seemed impossible to resolve will find unexpected solutions. Relationships that were strained will harmonize. Projects that were stalled will gain new momentum. Dreams that felt distant will quickly approach. And amidst all these blessings, you'll reflect on that moment when you help someone without seeking recognition. You'll smile as you realize that the universe saw everything, that it recorded every detail, and that it guarded your kindness like a precious treasure, now returning that treasure 1,000-fold. Cancer, you are on the brink of experiencing one of the most extraordinary phases of your life. A phase where you will come to understand that kindness is the most valuable currency in the universe. You will grasp that being seen by the universe is infinitely more significant than being recognized by people. You will experience firsthand that those who humble themselves to serve are exalted to lead with the heart. Keep doing good, even when no one is watching. Keep being generous, even when there's no recognition. Keep loving, even when there are no guarantees, because now you know that the universe always sees, remembers, and rewards a pure heart with blessings that exceed any human expectation. Are you ready to receive all that it has prepared for you in response to that act of kindness that changed everything? I invite you to share in the comments about times when you cared for someone without anyone noticing. Your stories will inspire other Cancers to continue practicing the secret kindness that moves the heart of the universe. Don't forget to subscribe, because your journey of blessings is just beginning. You'll want guidance on how to manage the divine favor that's coming your way, how to be a faithful steward of the opportunities that will arise, and how to keep growing in generosity as your blessings multiply. Always remember, an act of kindness that no one saw but the universe did has the power to change everything. And this is just the beginning of what it has in store for a heart like yours.